Interpreting a script correctly is the cornerstone of any successful voiceover or narration performance. Whether you're working on a radio or TV advert, a documentary narration, or an e-learning course, your ability to understand and to deliver what the client envisions is what will set you apart. Misinterpreting tone, emotion, or pacing can result in missed opportunities or simply dissatisfied clients. On the other hand, getting it right can mean winning auditions, securing repeat business from clients. Clients rely on you to bring their message to life. Each script is crafted with a purpose, and your job as a professional voice artist is to translate that purpose and give a compelling vocal performance for them. You need to take the time to analyze the nuances. Is the tone casual? Is it formal? Should the delivery feel warm and inviting? Or is it direct and authoritative? Pacing is critical too. An upbeat advertisement obviously requires different timing than a serious documentary. I always ask myself, what emotional impact is this script aiming for? And how can my voice achieve that? If you ask that question every time, that helps an awful lot. And with practice, you'll develop a skill set that ensures you meet and exceed client expectations every time. Always go the extra mile with every job. Now, I've created a whole set of detailed videos that will take you through every aspect of interpreting and performing scripts of all types. And you're welcome to click the link around this video to find out more about the Performance and Script Interpretation Masterclass. But on this video, let me give you the highlights and some essential tips. First, understanding the target audience. The key to delivering a script effectively lies in understanding the audience it's meant for, the target audience. It's the message aimed at young professionals, senior citizens, trainees, a general audience. You need to know, because this knowledge will shape your voice tone, the style, and your pacing. For instance, an e-learning script for technical training might demand a clear, steady pace, ensuring that every detail is easily digestible. Rushing through such content, will obviously confuse learners and compromise the script's purpose. Or a dynamic, high-energy tone may be perfect for a youth-oriented advertisement, but inappropriate for a reflective documentary. Consider the emotional connection your audience needs. Senior citizens, for example, may prefer a slower, more measured delivery with warmth, familiarity, while a script aimed at younger audiences may call for a quirky, informal, energetic tone. But understanding your audience isn't just about speed, and it's not just about tone. It's about creating a whole voice performance, a holistic performance that feels tailored to the listener. Now, to master this, take time to visualize the audience as you perform, imagining their reactions to your delivery. In fact, what I do is think in my head of one person I know, someone who is the target audience, a friend, someone in the family. Oh yeah, it's one of them. Pretend you're talking to one person, you're talking to them. And the more you align your voice with the listener's expectations, the more impactful your performance will be. Secondly, sound like an expert. Even if you know little or nothing about the script's topic, you've got to deliver it as though you are a seasoned expert. This is where the acting part of voice acting comes into play. You've got to imagine yourself as someone deeply involved in the subject matter, or even an employee of the company the script represents or is promoting. Just visualize the scenario. Perhaps you're wearing the company uniform or standing in a room full of people discussing the very topic at the company headquarters. Now, this mental exercise builds authenticity in your tone. For example, if you're narrating a script on medical technology, your delivery should convey confidence and authority, even if the jargon is unfamiliar. Do your research, look up any terms or industry phrases in the script to understand their context. Practice pronouncing them correctly to avoid stumbling during the recording or sounding a bit unsure, When you sound knowledgeable, your voice naturally gains a quality of trustworthiness and credibility, which is exactly what the clients and audiences will expect. Now, remember, the goal is to convince listeners that you are the authority they should trust. Thirdly, don't sound like you're reading. While it's obvious to the listener that you're reading from a script, your performance should feel natural. It should feel conversational. Avoid the monotony of robotic delivery by injecting subtle imperfections that mimic everyday speech. Use pauses to simulate thinking time, especially when emphasizing important points. This won't work in a radio ad or anything, but generally in narration, if you can do that, it just sounds more natural. These pauses not only make your delivery feel authentic, but also allow key phrases to resonate with the listener. You need to focus on the rhythm of your speech. Just listen to what you're doing all the time. Listen as you speak. Give yourself feedback as you perform, because quite often it's only you there in the loneliness of the voice booth. Real conversations are filled with variations in tone and pitch. Just listen to them today when you're out. So avoid a flat, predictable delivery. Highlight keywords and phrases to draw attention to the most important parts of the script. For example, when narrating, consider which words carry the most emotional or informational weight and give them extra emphasis. An important tip here, practice reading aloud. Practice. Record yourself. Play it back. Record yourself. Play it back. Listen for areas where you might sound too stiff or unnatural, or obviously you sound like you're reading. And with time, you'll master the art of making a script feel like it's your own thoughts, creating a stronger connection with your audience. Fourth point looks at the importance of matching the music. This happens quite a lot. Quite often, a client provides me with a music track or a video with background music. We're going to add your voice to this, they'll say. So you need to use this music to shape your vocal delivery. The music will set the emotional tone of the project, and your voice should complement it seamlessly. A soft string bass track might call for a gentle, measured delivery, while an upbeat, rhythmic soundtrack demands, obviously, an energetic, lively tone. So listen to the music, just imagine your voice with it. Mix it yourself if you like. Just imagine if they're going to do that. Don't send them the mix, because they're going to do that. But just imagine your music blending into the music and not competing with it. Pay attention to the pacing as well. If the music has a slow, deliberate rhythm, adjust your speech to match its tempo, as long as timing isn't an issue. Or if the music is fast-paced, your delivery may need to be quicker, more dynamic. Yeah? So when your voice enhances rather than clashes with the music, it sounds more professional and it will keep the client happy. And that's what you want at the end of the day. Finally, communicate with the client. If you're unsure about any aspect of the script that you have been sent by them, be it tone, be it emotion, be it pacing, don't hesitate to clarify with the client before recording, or else you're wasting everyone's time. Sometimes language barriers, people who haven't got English as a first language, or vague descriptions from the client can make it difficult to understand their exact requirements. So in that case, I would politely ask for more details, or better yet, request a sample video or audio, maybe a YouTube link or something that demonstrates the style they're aiming for. Pete, can you make it a bit like this sound? And they'll send a link. For instance, if a client describes the desired tone as friendly but professional, ask them to define what that means to them. Does professional mean formal and serious, or does it simply imply approachable yet authoritative? Yeah. Clear communication ensures that you deliver exactly what the client wants, saving you time on revisions and building trust for future collaborations. When clients feel understood, they're much more likely to come back to you for their next project. Now, by mastering these techniques, you'll consistently deliver high-quality voiceovers that meet client expectations and resonate with audiences. Look, I've only just skimmed over this vast subject. I really recommend you check out the series of training videos I've made called the Voiceover Performance and Script Interpretation Masterclass. It includes interactive sessions, and I give you scripts for you to interpret and also record and re-record at your end. It's fun. Feedback from others say it's a load of fun. People learn a lot from the course. So please check it out on the link around this video. Good luck, and good luck with your voiceover career advancement.